I made a foolish mistake. I don't have my fucking phone with the notes on it. So, what we're going to do, we are going to get that other phone. Episode 57 of Inside the Rapper Studio. Of course, I'm your host, Square Swayze. Pretty wonky day. You know, these planets don't care about nobody but themselves. So, you know, we gonna get the worst of it before we get the best of it. So, hopefully we gonna get Cam Taylor on, talking about his brand, Views by Cam. Also talking about photography and hip hop, things of that nature. Hopefully everybody's having a solid Tuesday. Big thunderstorm came through, knocked out the power. That kind of caused the delay in the show. I'm going to have to send this to Cam. Send. Alright, America, I'm about to ask y'all a really important question. Where the hoes at? Because I can't find them. I can't find the hoes. Nah, I can't even edit that out, so fuck it. Yeah. Got some good things going on. I don't have any more sound breaks. I got some songs done from the studio. Oh my god, everybody look, it's KLA. Episode 57 of Inside the Rapper Studio. Hopefully we can get Cam Taylor on. I'm hosting Inside the Rapper Studio. I had the robe on. Hopefully we can get Cam on. We had to push back the episode because of like the thunderstorm. And yeah, things like that. So hopefully we can get on like nowish. That way I won't have to do any like rescheduling. Because trust me, the way things are going with the show, rescheduling is almost a myth. So yeah. Yeah, like, we had to push it back to 10 because of, like, the thunderstorm that knocked out the power, and he had, like, some scheduling mishap on his end as well. So, for real, Mercury coming through is stomping on everybody's plans, for real. So, we're just trying to make the best of it. Hopefully, I can get him on as soon as possible. I'm gonna give this shit to 10:15. Otherwise, it's a dead deal. Trying to give myself time and patience to deal with the show. But, I mean, if God doesn't want me to do episode 57, then gosh darn it, I won't do episode 57. I won't be forcing anything anymore. So, hopefully we can get this on. How are you? How's it? Oh, well, she's out the live. Well, there's that. I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably not gonna do anything else in this live but play Pokemon. That's a fair warning. Most people don't even get the warning. Huge shouts out to LB. Always looking out, always down for the cause. Huge shouts to DS Novel as well. DS just came through like super early, but I'm glad this is episode 2 or 3 that you've been on live now, and I do appreciate it, trust me. I'm going to be playing Pokemon until my guests arrive. Episode 57's guest is Cam Taylor, famed photographer from the city with the brand Views by Cam. Took a few pictures of me, one of my favorite pictures. Huge shouts out to Joey Briggs. Joey Briggs is in the building. I don't know where the guest is, so you guys are just going to have to watch me play Pokemon Soul Silver. This is how Inside the Rapper Studio is now. It's just a fucking madhouse. There's no control. There's no order. It's just chaos and anarchy. And because I just speak it that way. Hopefully, Joey, how are you, man? If you're still on, by the way, how are things in Joey world? Um, right now I'm in Lake of Rage. I gotta catch Gyarados. I choose you. Head at Kayla. Shut. Oh, Kayla, I hope you ain't packing, yo, cause you the last nigga that need to pack anybody. Cause if you talking about head ass, yo, you the worst nigga to do that. This nigga is like a professional honey bun stunt man. He does stunts for all honey buns in all movies. I hate these pets in his house. That sounds very negative. I don't care, but I'm honest. Fuck it. I don't know where the guest is. I'm gonna give it 5 minutes and then the episode's canceled. I'm not gonna keep doing the whole waiting game for like, episodes anymore. I did that last week and I realized that's where I kinda went wrong. If I can cancel an episode. First off, chill. But yeah, I'm not really doing a waiting game for guests anymore. Not in like one of those like arrogant ways. It's just that like the episode won't. What kind of giraffe are you? I'm the cutest goddamn giraffe you ever see. Ah, my guy is in here. That way I won't have to cancel the episode. Terrific. Go ahead and load it up, SA. We're gonna get this thing started. You got me looking all unprofessional playing Pokemon and shit while niggas wait. I do have to apologize. See if I can get my notes together. Everything's unplugged. All my Wi-Fi is good. Yeah. I can unplug the Wi-Fi on this one because I'm not using any music. Try to get the best stream as possible. It says waiting. I don't know what you're doing on your side. Hopefully we can get a little communication going on there. Two. You don't want to go live, buddy? I thought you wanted to go live. I do want to do this Q&A thing eventually with IG Live. I honestly don't know how to do it. Oh man, no. I got my notes. There you go. Terrific. We finally have an interview. Yeah. I had to delete a good 10 minutes from this shit. Yeah.
Yo, what's up, bro?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, let's get it started. Everybody, welcome to another wonderful, exciting episode of Inside the Rapper Studio. Of course, I'm your host, Score F. Swayze, and today we have a very special guest in the building. He is photographer extraordinaire, owner of the brand Views by Cam. Peter Parker playing by Juneteenth is what I like. Everybody, please welcome. Drop hearts, drop likes, drop comments for the one, the only, Cam Taylor.
Yes, sir. What's up? What's up, everybody? Finally on here. Been a month. I've been on the waiting list. You know what I'm saying?
I won't even say it's a waiting list, man. You knew you had that shit. I just gotta put everybody in they like little sections for real.
Of course, of course.
How's everything going, broski?
Hey, man, living life quarantine, COVID, messing everything up like everybody else.
Can't complain. Unemployment's rolling, and I have no choice but to smile and take this shit,
Of
honestly.
course, making money without doing nothing.
How about Monaco? I'll tell you that shit.
For real.
So, with every episode of Inside the Rapper Studio, there's an origin story told at the bottom of the screen from the guest. So, could you tell us how everything got started, photographer-wise, for the creative known as Cam Taylor?
Honestly, so my major is film. So that's how I actually got into my passion of photography. It was really like It was really just a hobby at first. Then after a while, I started getting passionate about it. You know, people started telling me, you know, my pictures are good. So that's when I started getting into it and it started becoming a passion. Then I made, you know, VXC. So
Oh, simple enough.
yeah.
With the brand VXC, Views by Cam, first of all, awesome logo, awesome graphics. With the
Appreciate it.
brand VXC, Views by Cam, how did you want this to go initially, and how did it fold it out at the end?
Honestly, I wanted to be known more so known for videos, but it ended up being pictures. Like I said, I started off with more so videos, but more people wanted pictures than videos, so that's how it ended up being, you know, a photography type of brand. But you know, this year I want to focus more on videos, music videos, promos, you know, 30-second advertisements, stuff like that. So I'm gonna move more so into that direction. I feel like everybody forgot that I'm pretty good at videos as well.
Gotcha. Do you feel as though with the beginning with photography instead of videography, does that change your trajectory in terms of success, or is it kind of like the same kind of like deal?
I feel like focusing more so on photography, that's what got my foot in the door, and then that's when I could start branching out into other things that I'm talented at.
Gotcha. So with Views by Cam, how much how much did it diversify your portfolio per se with the work that you do with Views by Cam as a photographer and videographer?
I think it diversified my portfolio a lot. I get all types of clients from millennials to, you know, our parents to, you know, grad shoots, photography for like proms and stuff like that. So it just varies. It definitely diversified it a lot.
Got you. What would you say is your favorite job that you've done for Views by Cam?
I actually shot a Christmas shoot for my friend's mom, and it was like her whole family. So I think that was probably one of my favorite shoots. And I also did a shoot at Kilgore Falls with one of my favorite models, Taraya Banks. So just,
Ooh,
you know, yeah, it just depends on it varies.
got you. Do you feel as though with jobs like this, it kind of brings you closer to people? Because like a lot of the times when it comes to creative work, not just like musically, but like visual wise, we kind of branch out to more people for more clients
Mhm.
like that. And some people kind of like shield themselves from other people outside of clients, and other people kind of embrace it and kind of like gain friends or gain companions or accomplices through this work. So would you say that you've gotten closer with like people through your work?
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm the type of photographer that's going to talk to you and make sure you're comfortable before I do my shoot. So it definitely made me make different friends and different type of connections just through photography. Like I could make a new friend just because, you know, somebody wanted to book me for their prom shoot or their grad shoot or something like that. So it's definitely like a work in progress, but it helps me make new connections.
Gotcha, gotcha.
hmm
So, what are some of your inspirations within photography and videography?
In photography, I'm not gonna lie. This is a guy to go to Towson. He's like my mentor. JPW Photo, Jacob. He's one of my inspirations when it comes to photography. But as far as videography goes, definitely anybody that picks up a camera, Jordan Peele, Will Smith, Tarantino, people like that. You know, they just produce and come up with good films that make people think.
You didn't say Scorsese, and I'm a little offended. But
I mean, you know, I like Scorsese, but he's not my top three.
that's cool. So, with the inspirations that you mentioned someone that was your mentor. Do you have a relationship built with this mentor character, or is it just somewhat of a seen by afar kind of relationship?
I started off building a relationship, and then you know, COVID happened and Corona, so you know, we started, you know, quarantining and everybody doing their own thing. But I plan on, you know, catching back up with him. But it definitely started off us being, you know, a little closer, and me coming to him to his shoots and everything, just getting to see how he runs things versus how I run things.
What would you say the difference is between those two?
I would definitely say he has more people on set than I do. I'm usually like a one man show, but he has people. He was doing it for like 7 years, so he has people coming on, helping him out, assistants and stuff like that. I don't have that yet, but I plan to get there. You know what I'm
Do you feel as though working with yourself and working by yourself instead of having that pretty much crew or assembly or whatever the case may be, do you feel as though it kind of improves your skills faster?
It definitely improves my skill by myself. But I wouldn't say it improves it faster because he knows some. I wouldn't just like. Um, I feel like it's a win-win. You working by yourself, you're gonna learn as you go. But if you're working with a mentor that's been doing it for a long time, you're gonna learn regardless. So I feel like you're learning faster with him.
Gotcha, gotcha. So another thing I wanted to ask you about within this interview is working with artists within the scene. Being
Mhm,
as though as photographers or videographers in general, you guys have a high demand in terms of the
mhm.
work that you do because like right now everything's all content, everything's all visual, everything's all video. So how would you describe your work with artists through Views by Cam?
Hmm. Being that I grew up in a family that, has been in the music industry, my cousin is YTK, you know what I'm saying? I have two producers that are cousins as well, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm used to being around artists and people that are creatives as well. So it works better for me and I feel like I could relate to them more because that's what I'm used to.
Gotcha, gotcha. What would you say is your best experience with an artist?
I mean, my best experience is obviously with YTK. Just shooting for him behind the scenes for some of his songs for what's it called, By Grace for Grace. I shot a lot of behind the scenes for his videos and stuff like that. So I'm just used to being in that environment, and yeah.
Gotcha, gotcha. So another thing I wanted to talk to you about, not just to segue off of working with artists, is the role of the photographer and videography within hip hop. So could you give us your take on the role of the photographer within the music scene that we have?
What's crazy? A lot of people don't know is that I used to rap. You know what I'm saying? It sounds funny, but I used to rap. You feel me? So I know the scene and I know, what it takes to make a song, you know what I'm saying? So I would
Can you,
say my role, you say what?
can you email me a track?
Nah, I don't got no tracks. I don't got nothing on me right now.
Track so bad. I wish I had the sounds. Oh my god.
Nah. But I feel like the role of photographer is just to be a fly on the wall. Like if nobody notices you're there, that's the better content you have. Is more people that's more comfortable with you being there. That's the more genuine and more organic, you know, content that you'll make.
Gotcha. Do you feel as though when it comes to photography in hip hop, a lot of the times the ego of the photographer gets kind of like boasted a little bit more? Because I feel like lately there's been more like controversy around like photographers in general, not just within music and stuff like that, like the whole like being naked by like a train track and things like that, like not really having like a lot of like artistic direction. So do
Yeah,
you
definitely.
feel like there's a lot of ego within the photographer in hip hop now?
It definitely is a lot of ego. It's definitely a lot of personality in the photography industry. Like you have some guys that solely just shoot women, half naked women, and then you have some guys that's creating art, you know what I'm saying? That's creating art with different type of men, women, like black, white, it don't matter. Like it just depends on what the photographer is doing. So yeah.
Gotcha. So I also wanted to talk to you about the future of photography within hip hop. As we mentioned before, how kind of going towards visuals and stuff like that and
Mhm.
content in general. I feel like there's more importance of photography and photographers within the genre that we work in. So, how would you describe the future from your perspective of photographers in hip hop?
I feel like more photographers, more videographers will will be getting signed to, certain artists and stuff like that just because of their talent and everything. I think that's the direction we're moving towards, is that people are getting signed solely to like one artist or two artists or something like that, just, to get their money up and just to get more experience with different clients and stuff like that. So I think that's the way we're going.
Gotcha. Do you feel as though that you would probably be considered to be signed to like one artist, or would you have to be the peacock and you have to fly around for a bit?
Honestly, I would rather be the peacock flying around to different artists. Like I don't want to be signed to, just one artist, being this one artist, photographer or videographer. I'd rather be the peacock flying around to different artists, get my name out there in the industry. I think that would be better for my business, their business. So
So, in the sense of YTK probably signing you to like one thing, would you have to lock that down, being as though that's family and that's blood and that's money, or would you still have to go with your gut and fly around?
I love YTK. I really do. I would put him priority. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't think I would like sign with him. That's my cousin, what I'm saying? But I wouldn't sign with him. I wouldn't sign with him just to give me more leeway of working with other artists and stuff like that.
Gotcha, gotcha. So I'm gonna actually not take a break, but give a few shout outs to everybody that's in the building right now. Who shouts out to
Okay. You feel me? We
who
got
shout-
YTK in here, Kurt Kennedy. Yeah.
shouts out to Kirk. Everybody in Monaco is in right now.
He said, side note, Swayze looking luxurious.
And the robe that I stole, mind you. Few shouts out to LB. Who else we got here? Lady Acid's in the building. Shouts out Solo King Bond. Who else we got in here? Nick Jones, Beth Banger in the building. Asian Champions in the building. We got
Yeah.
Anna Sawyer. Who else we got in here? Tiftionary, 427 Entertainment, and KLA. So,
Yeah, we in here.
next thing I wanted to talk to you about is working while dreaming. As for mention, for the ones that don't know, me and Cam are co-workers with like before thing Rona came through and just stomp on shit. We were
Yeah, that's
co-workers
true.
and we did work around like a lot of creatives in our space. So I wanted to get your perspective on being a creative while working instead of like being on your dream and stuff like that. So could you give us your perspective on that?
Oh yeah, I have a big perspective on that. Honestly, last Sunday I quit Amazon just so I could I could focus more on being, yeah, focus more on being a photographer, being, getting right with my creatives and being more visual. Amazon took my time from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Like I didn't even have time to really do shoots like that unless I was off. Even if I was off, I was tired. So I would say, work does slow down your creativity, but some people built like that. Me, I feel like I need more time to get my business together before I work for somebody else.
How much did Monaco slow you down?
Monaco in particular, it ain't slow me down too much. I did whatever I wanted up there, so I ain't it ain't slow me down too much. But Amazon definitely slowed me down. Monaco, they work with your schedule and everything. Amazon is like if you schedule to work, you coming to work, or if you not working, you getting written up. Like they wasn't really like that in Monaco. It's more laid back. So
Got you. Do you feel as though having that lax management or that lax place of work kind of makes it easier to work within your dream or work within outside of your bounds rather than
definitely.
us working at like the plantation known as Amazon?
Oh yeah, definitely. It definitely working with somebody that's more lax and understand your dreams, your goals, and they understand that they know that this is not your peak. You know what I'm saying? Like Monaco know that it's not your peak. It's just a boost for you to get more money and get more income to, fund your dreams. So Amazon, they don't care. They don't care at all. Like they want you to come into work. You just another body. Like they really don't care. It's a plantation, like you said. So.
What's the difference between working at B&O and Amazon? Now that I have to ask, and now that we're pretty much like what 100 days off of like work from our job at this point.
It's definitely the hours and the money. I would say I made a little bit more at Amazon, but it wasn't nothing to really quit B&O about, you know what I'm saying? B&O definitely cared about you, Monaco cared about you. Amazon didn't care about your health, didn't care about, you know what I'm saying, you being tired. If you got a route, you running that route. If you got 300 packages, you running that package, you know what I'm saying? At Monaco, it's like, if you don't feel like it today, you got another food runner that's going to do that for you, you know what I'm saying? You can go home. So that's the biggest difference.
How much do you miss your coworkers at B&O?
Oh, I miss, you know what I'm saying? I miss y'all a whole lot. I'm not gonna lie. I was telling Kurt the other day, I really miss y'all. Like, I took it for granted, but yeah, definitely talking to coworkers every day and being with like-minded individuals, that's definitely a blessing.
I do miss the culture. I'm not even gonna hold.
Yeah, I used to talk a lot of shit about it, but I do miss it.
Yeah, so I ain't gonna hold you, yo. Like it's been like 3 months since I had to sit through a dumbass argument between
Right,
y'all and fucking like Isaac, and
right,
like, and honestly, like it's not the same just sitting at home. Like
right.
I need to be in a place where I hate, so I can not take things for.
Nah,
Like
for real.
one of the things I really miss about Monaco is like having just that camaraderie amongst people that don't want to be there at all.
Yeah, I mean, it's like you feel me? Everybody feel the same way, so it made it better. You know what I'm saying? It was like,
God,
yeah, I'll fuck this job, but we here together.
how hard did you drag at Monaco?
Oh yeah, I'm shit. You know me. I was dragging too hard. I'm surprised I didn't get fired, but yeah, I was dragging. Sitting
Uh,
down in the kitchen, every cook made me a meal. You know what I'm saying? You made me a meal. Like we was dragging. You know what I'm saying?
I think the one thing that I do miss most about Monaco is like I think at that later end where I just said fucking and started getting high at work
Mm,
and like not really fucking up on things, but to the point where I can just literally have fun and
yeah.
bother people at the same time. Uh, who do you miss bothering the most at work?
Hmm. It's between Kate and
Oh,
Vera. One of them.
oh
One of them I like bothering the most. Kate she just be so flustered when shit get busy. So it'd be fun bothering her. She be getting to yelling at the cooks and shit. Vera, she just try to act like everything is okay when shit don't be okay. So that'd be even better. So
I'm not gonna lie, I honestly forgot Kate existed until today. No bull. Like they sent that email out about like, oh, we're gonna talk about getting things back
oh
together,
yeah, I seen that.
and they had that long list of the CC, and I saw Kate. I'm like, oh, Kate, I forgot you guys are still living. Oh, look at you, not dying.
Oh, for real.
Because
Did
I ain't
Adrian
gonna lie,
call you? Adrian definitely called me.
ain't nobody call me, man. Nobody calling back a house for shit. Just like,
Nah,
all
that's
right,
true.
good, okay, cool. Cook this fucking by the time you get here, and that's why that's why I treated the job the way I did. Like you see
Yeah.
the fucking road, you see the
Mhm.
road. I don't care. I stopped caring a long time ago. I'm
Yeah.
honestly won't be surprised if they don't call me back at this point.
Yeah, I feel you.
But man, I'm not gonna lie. I do miss y'all. Like
That shit was fun, bro. That shit
I
was
love
fun.
my job, quote unquote, with this interview shit.
Right.
But I do miss Monaco. I do miss the people, some of the people. I do miss like the environment. I don't miss the customers.
Mm.
I don't miss front office. I don't miss front desk. Uh,
Yeah, none of them. None of them. Just being them.
I mean, you know I miss Vera. You know I miss.
Yeah. I know you, Miss Vera.
Man, I can't wait to see her post wrong. Royal.
Yeah, she was that, but it's cool.
We do. Oh, first of all, huge shouts out to Kurt, by the way. Uh,
Yeah.
we do have to link in terms of like everything that's going on outside of like Rona, outside of in general, just like things that affect us in general, such as like pretty much the second Civil War, essentially.
Yeah. Basically, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, and shit just going down and stuff like that. So could you give us your perspective on things going on right now in terms of that and how it affects you as a photographer?
Um, the biggest thing I would say it would like affect is my clients. My clients have definitely went down significantly, like since January to now, just because everybody's scared of the Rona, and a lot of people don't want to leave the house. So as a creative in general, like I even seen, Kobe struggling, with getting clients and other creatives that's getting clients or used to, working for themselves. It's hard to get clients, when people are scared about COVID-19, and a lot of people don't even know what's going on. Our government don't even know what's going on. They tell us something new every day. So it's just like, nobody knows. So things are fluctuating.
How much would you see? How much would you say that like in
What's up, Humble Haku? What up, bro? Oh, go
Paku
ahead.
in the building?
Yes, sir. My guy.
But how much would you say in terms of like not just clientele, but overall morale in general for photographers and videographers during this time of not just civil unrest, but straight up global unrest? How
Yeah.
much would you say that it affected you morale wise? Like, do you feel as though you can still continue to be a photographer in times like these or videographer in times like these?
I would say now, yes. But when it first started, like March, April, my morale was down. Like I felt like, nobody wanted to, fuck with me or whatever. You feel me? So it's like it's some stuff you can't control, but it's like a mind game. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people going through the same thing, but so you gotta keep telling yourself that. But as a creative, as a photographer, it's like, dang, nobody want to book me. Like, you feel me? So it's just like that messes with your morale a little bit.
How much is morale dependent on photography and videography? Because I feel as though like it all depends on books. Whereas though
Yeah.
when it comes to editions on our side, it really just depends on viewership and just overall books and just like
Mhm.
things like that. So from your perspective as a photographer, how important is morale?
I feel like if you got the talent, it's not that important because I definitely did a shoot like 2 weeks ago that I didn't feel like doing, but the picture still came out great. So it's just like if you got the talent for it, it's gonna come out good regardless. It just depends on the photographer and your supporters, of course. Like I may got like 230 followers on my VXC page, but they ride or die followers, like supporting me to the you one of them, you know what I'm saying? Supporting me to the death, like so. I just said,
You just try to keep it like trucking and just like try to like focus on like pretty much pushing the brand no matter what the cost is, no matter what the views are and stuff like that.
yeah,
Gotcha,
definitely,
gotcha.
definitely. That's the rule.
So I'm gonna give a few more shout outs to everybody that's just walking in. Of course, huge shouts out to Hamba How Cool. Shouts out to Amorous Ebony. Shouts out to Turfland. Turfland, I love Turfland. He's always in here. Shouts out to Asian. Shouts out to Lala Loopsy. And of course, Lady Acid. Well, I feel like I answered all questions, but being as though they were all answered like rapid fast, and I thought I was going to have a solid, like, 30, 45 minute bit, but fuck it.
Yeah.
Shouts out to everybody that came through in the building. Huge shouts out to everyone that here, whether 1 second, 1 minute, or the entire episode. Huge shouts out to IG for not fucking up at all. As soon as I say
Yes, sir.
that, as soon as I say that, that's
It
so.
start low and start buffering as soon as you say that.
As soon.
Yeah.
Can you still?
All right. Yeah, I see you now. I'm good.
You can't even hear me, can you? Can you hear me?
Nah, I can hear you
Okay,
now.
cool. I ain't gonna lie. It would have been niggas would have got sued. Uh, Coming up next on Inside the Rapper Studio tomorrow, we are going to have Chelsea Monet in the building. I'm really excited about this one. We're going to be talking about being a singer within Baltimore City, talking about networking, as well as her event, the Belting Pot. So it's going to be really exciting for that one tomorrow. I'm also doing a giveaway for these hats. If you are not paying
Mm.
attention to the show, you won't get one. At the end of every episode, I give a password for you guys to collect at the end of the week. Give me all 5 passwords. You get a free hat and a free sticker. Today's password is Surge. 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 Jot that down. Give me all 5 passwords at the end of the week. You get your hat. So, Cam, do you
Yep.
have any last words, any last promotions, any last propaganda for the people?
All I'm gonna say is follow me, follow my photography page, underscore views by Cam. Follow my personal page, which is that's Cam with two M's. And yeah, I appreciate you, bring me on the show. It's been like 2 months, but I'm here. You feel me? So appreciate the show.
I had no choice but to make it 2 months show because like I really had to space this shit out because I did this because I was bored.
Yeah,
And I had no more shows to do. I couldn't perform anymore, so I was like, "Fuck it, I'm stuck in the house."
might as well.
So I just really just wanted to look out for the homies and try to promote their brands as well as mine, and all that shit. So
All that come together. You know what I'm saying?
as long as I can help the homies, as long as I can put some views in people's pockets, some money in people's pockets, I feel like I've done my job.
Yeah, and my new camera coming tomorrow.
Don't tell me that, because I haven't had a good photo shoot in so long.
Listen, you already know who to talk to.
I've been bluffing for a minute.
You already know who to talk to. I got that new Sony. You know what I'm saying? It's about to get crucial. It's about to get crucial.
Jeez Louise. Man, I might have to get that haircut tonight. Shit. Oh, man. God damn it. We'll talk. Fuck it. We'll talk.
Of course. Of course.
So, yeah, from me, your host, Score F. Swayze, and our wonderful guest of episode 57, Cam Taylor. Once again, thank you very much for joining me and answering these hard-hitting in your business questions, very much like TMZ. But yeah, from your host, Score Swayze, and our wonderful guest, Cam Taylor, I would like to say thank you guys, as always. Wash your hands and stay in the house.
Stay in the house. Keep your face mask on.
Absolutely. Appreciate it, Cam.
Of course, bro. Be safe.
You too.
All right.